Vybz Kartel is saying, you know what? I'm not a role model. I'm not a role model. I raise my kids from behind the bars. It's not my responsibility what happened to other individuals' children. Imagine that. Imagine that. That's what he said.
So may I tell you, so the people don't have a normal view of how things should be. Raise your own child, people. You know what I mean? It is what it is. A prison is still raise me fit to them. None of them not firing a gun. I would have stretched me and found through the prison grid and them.
Unfortunately, Vybz Kartel know the type of individual who he is. And he's saying, you know what? I don't want these kids to look up to me. I'm not a role model at all. Do they know who I am? I'll never forget. I heard this about Vybz Kartel one time, and it blew my mind. It blew my mind. I'm like, wow, did he really say that?
And assisted us in building a strong case against Adidja Palmer, Vybz Kartel, securing conviction and getting him sent to prison along with some of his cronies. Vybz Kartel led a gang which was responsible for well over 100 murders. And we have been telling the country this for a long, long time.
Allegedly, they said Vybz Kartel, even though he was a good, performer, some individuals say, you know what, he's not a nice person. Imagine that. Imagine not being a nice person. Vybz Kartel, even though he did his time behind the bars, you would think he would come out of jail and be more humble. But no, not at all. Vybz Kartel came out of jail and he started talking bad about poor people. Think about that. The same individuals who supported him when he was behind the bars. Here we go. So Vybz Kartel's coming out with a new song right now. I heard it. It's okay. I mean, it's like a song that a good that maybe someone in the early 20s would sing. Early 20s. Don't forget, Vybz Kartel is almost 50 years old. You would think that he would have grew up a little bit, and sing about, write songs about things that make sense. For example, Vybz Kartel is not writing about what the experiences he had to go through when he's behind the bars. You would think that would be his first song that he would put out, or his second song at least. But no, Vybz Kartel is talking about nonsense on his brand new songs. Imagine that. It seems like if Vybz Kartel, maybe he learned his lesson. He can't talk bad about the government anymore. He don't want to go back behind the bars. Imagine that. Imagine going back behind the bars. But unfortunately, Vybz Kartel, you would think that I say he went to jail, he did his time, he's coming out putting out music. The only individuals who would enjoy Vybz Kartel's new music right now is only individuals who are basically preparing to go to jail like where he was. Think about it. You can't afford to have your kids, children listen to Vybz Kartel music he's putting out right now. Imagine that. And I'm not talking about an edited version. You would think Vybz Kartel would say, you know what? My bad ways got me where I am right now behind the bars. Let me come out and let me change. But nope, he's back. He got weave in his hair. He has his weave in his hair. He says he's back. He's he's talking bad about poor people. Vybz Kartel, believe it or not, a lot of individuals believe, you know what? Justice was not served. So instead of writing a good song, Vybz Kartel is writing more songs that's going to corrupt the youth. Imagine that. Imagine writing a song that's going to corrupt the youth. You would think, as I said, he did so much time behind the bars. You would think he would come out and he would write a decent song. Maybe it's just my opinion. I'm just talking. That's it. Unbelievable. But Vybz Kartel, he has an up-and-coming show right now. And you know what? What's going to happen is Vybz Kartel, you know what? Let me not say that. But the point of this video right here is to basically say, you know what? I think they got him. I think they say, you know what, Vybz? Don't be coming out here and making those songs bashing the government, and don't be talking about no songs of revolution or nothing like that. Just talk about your females, talk about the corruption, and that's it. If you ever start talking about anything that makes sense, we're coming to get you. I know you don't want to go back, do you? No, I don't want to go back. You sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. You good boy now? Yeah, I'm a good boy now. Okay. Just making sure. I'm just talking. That's it. Unbelievable. Well, you never know. Maybe the next song he comes out with won't be nonsense. Imagine that. Imagine the next song not be nonsense. What's the chances of that? I don't think so. The next song's going to have the same theme line. Nonsense that he does with females. Imagine that. Vybz Kartel is not singing about he's about to become a married man. He's not doing that. He's only singing other songs to corrupt the kids, and to have them end up where he just came out of. Imagine that. Imagine ending up going where he just came out of, GP. Imagine that. Unbelievable. The things that people do to make $1. I'm just talking, that's it. But I see them do it though. They say crime don't pay. That's what I heard. Unbelievable. Vybz Kartel, he say, you know what? I'm not a role model. I gotta make money, but you would think a man who's almost 60 miles, let's say he's almost 60 years old, talking about nonsense. I mean, you know what? He's fresh out. Give him a couple more songs. You know what I'm saying? I'm quite certain that eventually, after a while, he's going to say, you know what? Let me start getting back to bashing these, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe not. I don't want to go back behind the bars. I don't want to go back there.